The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and sponsored by international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia of Missing. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 40 podcast platforms, as well as HamiltonRadio.net, Diamonds FM, and themikewagnershow.com. We can be heard in over 100 countries, featuring over 1,000 well-known and amazing guests throughout the globe. And named one of the top 100 global podcasts in the New York Weekly Times, Hollywood Entertainment News, Los Angeles Weekly Times, Apple, and Chartable. So sit back and relax and enjoy another great episode of the award-winning Mike Wagner Show.
Everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. He's backed by popular demand. He's an author, professional coach, working with Hollywood celebrities and eight-figure company CEOs, pro athletes, top executives, and also elite entrepreneurs. He's famous for helping clients and make more in 12 weeks than in 12 months, and also winning back 1 to 3 hours per day and 4 to 8 weeks per year. How to figure out the math? This gentleman will talk about it. He's the only author in history to have his works published in all 6 major companies and internationally recognized for his signature coaching services. We talked to him last about the father of affirmations, which he still is, and the mental health coach to the stars. And he's going to move up to where you can be a 7-figure machine. How's that possible? We'll find out just 1 minute. Live, ladies and gentlemen, at Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Canton, Ohio, right by the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the author, professional coach, working with Hollywood celebrities and more, the father of affirmation, mental health coach to the stars, and now he is the 7-figure machine, which is the book, Your Ultimate Guide to Endless and Financial Freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, backed by popular demand, the multi-talented Noah Noah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks, Mike. Great to be back with you.
Well, it's great to have you on board as well, too. And you talked really greatly, too, about some of the celebrities you had, you being a father of affirmations, mental health coach to the stars, and you being an author, professional coach, working with all kinds of Hollywood celebrities, including Jenny McCarthy. And perhaps you can give us an update as well, too, famous helping clients. And give us a quick update on how you got started, first of all.
Well, it started very organically. I grew up poor in a rich neighborhood, and I know that's a total cliche, but it's totally true. I grew up in this little town called Kennebunkport, Maine, which is one of the wealthiest communities in New England, but my family was dirt poor. I mean that literally, because we lived at the bottom of a dirt road in a drafty, unfinished house that my parents ended up losing to foreclosure when I was just 15 years old. So I grew up, seeing the gap, the chasm between the haves and the have-nots. And I hated being poor. You hear all these speakers and motivational speakers, whatever, they'll get on stage and they'll say, well, we were poor, but we were happy. We didn't know we were poor. Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, in my family, we knew we were poor because my mother, bless her heart, reminded us every day that we were poor and miserable. So no, it wasn't happy. It sucked. So I hated being poor, and I really wanted to get out of that situation. So I just spent all my time in the library reading all these books on self-help and personal growth. I just immersed myself in that literature from the time I was very young. And so I really worked hard and for many, many years, and I just couldn't seem to get it together. And so at the age of 25, I was so depressed and frustrated. I'd been working for so long, I had nothing to show for it. I decided to actually take my own life. I decided to commit suicide at age 25. Now, at the very last moment, my life was spared, but I didn't know why. So I went back to the library to find, what is my purpose on the earth? I've got to find, why am I here? And then fast forward another 5 years, in 1997, I had these epiphanies when I realized exactly what was missing in all those books that I'd spent all those years reading. And so that's when I realized this is my mission. I wrote my very first book called Permission to Succeed back in 1998. It was published by the Chicken Soup publisher in 99. And now, as you mentioned, I've got 25 books published. I'm the only author in history that's been published by the major 6 publishers. And, my new book is called The 7-Figure Machine, Your Ultimate Roadmap to Endless Earnings and Financial Freedom. And it's really all about helping people, whether they're just starting out or whether they've been in business for years, to really get that financial freedom and the time freedom that we're all looking for.
And you also worked out being financial freedom as well, too. 7 figures, work with 8-figure CEOs. And of course, you've been a father of affirmations, the mental health coach to the stars. And give us an update on those 2 books.
Well, my book of Afformations, which you can see right here, is that's my book from Hay House. It's called Afformations, not Affirmations. So an Afformation is spelled AFFORMATIONS. And you go to afformations.com and learn more about my Afformations method. But really, an affirmation, which we've all heard of, is a statement of something you want to be true. Like, I'm happy, I'm rich, I'm successful. And your brain goes, no, you're not, right? And so it's these statements that we want to believe them, but we just don't believe them. So in 1997, many years ago, I actually invented this method that I call the Afformations method. And that's actually a trademark term that I own. And it's about using empowering questions like, why am I so happy? Why am I so rich? Why am I so successful? And using the embedded presupposition factor of the brain, your brain automatically searches for answers to questions. So that's why my Afformations method has been proven to be far more effective and long-lasting than the old Affirmations method. So that's what being the father of Afformations, that's what that's all about. And that's why people absolutely love it all around the world.
I'll have to start doing Afformations as well, too. We've been using affirmations for a long time, but Afformations is the key as well, too. And of course, you being mental health coach to the stars, especially Jenny McCarthy, you went pretty good in depth with Jenny McCarthy and some of the others.
Well, I've been on her show 4 times. She absolutely loves my work. And, her Sirius XM radio show, but people like Gary Vaynerchuk, and big stars like that. Also people like Stephen Covey, Jack Canfield, John Assaraf, basically everybody who was in the movie The Secret, if you remember that far back, they really love my work. So I've been doing this a long time, Mike. And, so I know everybody in the industry, and, I've really been able to help people make over $3 billion, using my methods, meaning we've helped just regular people, average people to make, add 6 figures, 7 figures, even 8 figures, using my methods. And it's really, really powerful. And that's what I'm very excited about, the 7-figure machine, because it really is about helping entrepreneurs and anybody who wants to start their own business to really dial it in and create, as I call it, a machine, right? Because if you think about what a machine is something that it's a system of processes that are interrelated that actually produce a consistent, predictable result, right? So for example, a car, that's a machine, right? You know what's going to happen. You get in the car, turn it on, and you know what's going to happen. Now, I don't know how a car works, right? If a car breaks down, I take it to my mechanic. I don't know what the heck is going on in there. I just don't get
I think all of us do, especially in new cars these days. So
exactly. Well, see, but it's like that with your business. So many business owners, entrepreneurs are working really, really hard, but they don't really know what's going on in their own business. So that's what the 7-figure machine is all about. It's helping people to really get that consistent predictability and, what's that word? Profitability. That's a great word to use in business.
That's a very good one as well, too. And of course, you have ways of, having it go from 12 weeks to instead of doing it 12 months, and also winning back 1 to 3 hours a day, and 4 to 8 weeks per year. And how's that done? We'll find out with noahstjohn. But first, you listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SonicWeb Studios is the answer. SonicWeb Studios offers fast, affordable, customized designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those who love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and Millennials. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com and our 40 podcast platforms. Heard in 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also Apple Music, Odyssey, Podbean, Pandora. Also, subscribe on BitChute, Rumble, YouTube. Follow us on social media at Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, and more. Take us with you on any mobile device. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, Go to amazon.com/me-and-Zia for great books like Missing Once and Wrinkles, also t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/me-and-Zia. Check it out today and support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the mikewagnershow.com. You're here with the multi-talented father of affirmations and the mental health coach to the stars, Noah St. John, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And we continue with the book, The Seven-Figure Machine, Your Ultimate Guide to Endless and Financial Freedom. And I was looking at these statements right here that you're helping clients make more than 12 weeks than 12 months. But what I'm surprised is that you have a win back 1 to 3 hours per day and 48 weeks per year. How do you do that?
Well, it's really very simple. We have two elements that I've been teaching my clients for many, many years, and it really boils down to inner game and outer game, right? And so I've written 25 books, as I mentioned, 24 books on inner game. This is my very first book on outer game, The Seven-Figure Machine. So let me give you an example of how this works. I was talking with one of my clients because, I have group coaching, I have one-on-one coaching. I was talking with one of my clients named Charles, and I said, Charles, how much do you think it's going to cost you if we don't put these things in place for you this year? He said, without batting an eye, $1 million. He said, no, if I don't put these things in place that you teach, it's easily going to cost me $1 million. And I said, first of all, I hear that all the time. People say that to me every day. Noah, this is costing me well over $500,000, $1 million, $2 million if I don't get this in place. Number one. Number two, I said to him, why don't you just give me 10% of that $1 million and I will find you $1 million in the next 12 months. In other words, if you give me $1 and I give you $10 back, is that a good deal? He goes, yeah, that's a good deal. So he decided to do that. He actually decided to hire me to coach him one-on-one for a year. He paid me $100K. That's 10% of $1 million, right? So he did that. He invested. He made that decision. And I coached him for a year. Now, as it turns out, I didn't find him $1 million in the next 12 months. Instead, I found him $1.8 million in just 10 months, right? So he gave me $1. I gave him $18 back. Is that a good deal? No, that's a great deal. And actually,
such a deal you may have.
Exactly. And so he actually sent me an email. And guess what, Mike? He said, guess where I am, Noah? He said, I am on a 7-week vacation with my wife. He said, because, of everything that you've taught me over this last year, he said, not only do I have more money than I ever have before, but I have more time than I've ever had before. This is a dream I've had for years. He said, we just bought a new RV. We're driving around the country for 7 weeks. I've never been able to take this time off. So he said, not only am I making more money, but I have more time and I have my life back. So thank you, Noah. Anyway, that's an example of how powerful this is when you get your inner game and your outer game working together for you, so you can have that financial freedom and the time freedom.
And of course, that's very important as well, too, that you learn how to adjust this, adjust that, and everything else just one at a time, and how you manage this. It's all in your book. And of course, some people, get stuck in one space as well, too. You have those days that's like you get stuck in your head. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you overcome that? It's like, I have days like these. Everybody's got days like these.
Of course. Well, that's what I call your head trash, right? That's what I've written all these books about back here, right? And so your head trash is the voice in your head that says, I can't do it because, right? So, people say to me, no, I want to make more money. I want to grow my business. I want to write a book like you've done. I want to have online courses. I want to start my business. I want to lose weight. I want to be happy in my marriage. Whatever your goals are, it's not just money. It can be your whole life. But then what happens next is they say, oh, but I can't do it because, and then they just fill in the blank. Oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I can't afford it. My spouse won't let me do it. I'm married. I'm divorced. I've got kids. I don't have kids. I'm a Martian, whatever all these excuses, right? And so the point is, and this is an important point, whatever you say after the word because is what you believe and what you will defend to the death. So you're going to make yourself right. If you say, I don't have the time, you're going to make yourself right. If you say, I don't have the money, you're going to make yourself right. If you say, I can't afford it, you make yourself right. So friends, for everyone listening to this program, I want you to realize this is one area of your life where you don't want to be right. And because you want to realize that those head trashes, those excuses that you're using are the very things that are keeping you stuck, right? Just like Charles, that client I just told you about. I mean, this was part of the thing that I helped him with to take out that head trash. That was one of the reasons he made over $1.8 million in just 10 months is because of working on his inner game and his outer game, just exactly as I showed him.
And then how can people get a hold of the book, and how can people get a hold of some of your courses, coaching programs, and everything like that?
So for the book, you go to sevenfiguremachinebook.com. Very easy to remember. I'll just hold it up here. So it's sevenfiguremachinebook.com. And there's over $700 of free bonus gifts when you go and get your book at sevenfiguremachinebook.com. So we got tons of bonus gift, including a free digital course called the 7-Figure Fast Track. So I get you, really on that fast track to 7 figures. That's sevenfiguremachinebook.com. And then if you go to breakthroughwithnoah.com, also easy to remember, breakthroughwithnoah.com, because I'm known as the Breakthrough Coach. And you can watch a video training on how exactly I help people to break through that income ceiling. And then you can even book a complimentary breakthrough consultation right there at breakthroughwithnoah.com.
That's certainly indeed as well, too. And also, what else can we expect in 2024 and beyond, Noah?
Well, you can expect more economic turmoil, more political turmoil, and, more public discourse on all the social media platforms. But what's beautiful about that is I don't care. And this is one of the things that I help my clients do, is to eliminate the clutter and just cut through the clutter and cut through the noise. See, there's so much noise out there. There's so much noise from fake gurus and from misinformation. And one of the things that I'm really able to help my clients do is really put their blinders on and say, I don't need that. I don't need these distractions. One of the biggest things that I help people with is to eliminate distractions so that they can focus and get more done. That's yet another reason why I'm known for helping people make more in just 12 weeks than they did in the previous 12 months while actually winning their lives back. So just eliminating distractions, just that one thing alone can really help you to get that breakthrough that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. And certainly, Dean, take out that head trash as well. In the meantime, just take out that head trash.
That's right. You got it. Exactly. Because that is the very thing that's holding you back. And that's the thing that I've been solving for over 25 years now.
Mm-hmm. And certainly you do as well, too. We're here with the amazing author Noah St. John of the Father of Affirmations, the Mental Health Coach to the Stars, and the latest book, The 7-Figure Machine, Your Ultimate Guide to Endless and Financial Freedom here on Mike Wagner Show. Noah, a very big thank you for your time. You're always fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'll love to have you back. And once again, what's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase, check out your books, and how they inquire about your coaching programs?
7figuremachinebook.com. That's the new book with all the bonuses. And breakthroughwithnoah.com. That's where you can watch my video training on how exactly I help you get that breakthrough and book a breakthrough consultation at breakthroughwithnoah.com.
And once again, what's the website for all the listeners out there?
noahstjohn.com. That's my name, just noahstjohn.com. And you can see everything we have, including books, online courses, coaching, one-on-one mentoring, and everything else out there at noahstjohn.com.
All right, let's certainly check that out. Once again, Noah, a very big thank you for your time as always. It's great to have you on. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. Wish you all the best. And Noah, it's always great to have you on, and definitely a great future to have you.
Thank you, Mike.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show. Brought to you by international award-winning author Mia Mohsen-Zia of Missing. And powered by Sonic Web Studios. Be sure to join us again on over 40 podcast platforms. And of course on the mikewagnershow.com, hamiltonradio.net, and Diamonds FM. Don't forget to support our program with a generous donation at themikewagnershow.com. Thanks for listening.